No matter how you look at this though, whether you're a casual fan or diehard fan like me and you, this isn't a good thing for the sport of college football. If you don't want to take my word for it, get ready for what I'm about to tell you and what you're about to hear. This is one of the wildest things I've seen in a while. Well, I got some not so great news for college football, and the weirdest part about all of this is I'm not too sure how to feel about it. One part of me is sitting there going, Matt, what are you talking about? This is good news, but on the other hand, I gotta come back down to reality. When you look at it technically, it's bad news. Let's just say this, I believe some of these numbers I'm gonna show you in this video tonight. They're going to shock you. Because yes, I do have to agree, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, they are embarrassing for the sport. We're going to talk all about that, just like with anything in this life. When you get the good, you also get the bad. And also another minor topic we had to touch on, or some would label this as a major topic, one of the top transfer quarterbacks in the country, he announced where he's going. He decided to go to a really good football team. Now my question to you guys is he actually going to help that team? Look, it's simple. I don't have time to waste, you don't have time to waste, we're not doing no intro, none of that. Alright, blah blah blah, shut the crap up. Now without further ado, let's get into it. Oh yeah, by the way, I gotta bring this up because I just now thought about it today. After Monday night, which is only about 3-4 days away, we're done. The season's over. Sucks, man, it really does. You know I'm gonna keep you guys updated and make tons of videos in the off season, but it's not the same thing during the season. Whatever, that's besides the point. Let's start off with this. The breaking news that came out today, Sam Hartman, formerly Wake Forest quarterback, he's regarded as the quote-unquote top transfer quarterback this offseason. He's heading to Notre Dame. Now, I'm not going to lie to y'all. My original reaction to this was, wait a minute, this guy has eligibility left? He's like 25 years old. I mean, what are we doing at the college football level? Is this just a normal thing from now on, to have a 23, 24-year-old starting quarterback? I thought that was supposed to be like a solar eclipse. You see it once every 4-8 years, but now you're seeing 4-6 of them every single year. Just like this comment says, Notre Dame is now the favorite to win the Holiday Bowl next season. Great pickup. That's what I want to talk about, or really I'm asking you guys in the comment section, please let me know your thoughts on this. Does this even matter? Is this even a big thing? Because Notre Dame is not one of, they're the most overrated college football team of all time. Everyone's going to hype them up, throw them in the top 10 at the beginning of the season, and they're always going to go, at best, 10-2. And then if they somehow, someway magically go 12-0, they're going to get embarrassed in the playoffs. We've seen this story before, year after year after year after year. Notre Dame is not an elite football team. They're not a team I would throw up there with the big dogs, Michigan, Ohio State, Bama, Georgia, and even Oklahoma in the recent years. Who else am I missing? Even Clemson, you can throw them in there. I wouldn't put Notre Dame on Clemson's level. Like I was saying earlier, I swear this dude has been playing college football for at bare minimum 5 years. I'm pretty sure he's been playing since 2018. Let's go take a look because I'm not too sure. Okay, yeah, as you can see, you got it pulled up right here. You can see this. He's been playing for Wake Forest, actually playing, not sitting the bench, playing since 2018 up until 2022. Count them. That's not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 seasons. And take a look at this. How is he only a junior? What is this? How is it possible for a man to play 5 years of college football, yet he is labeled as a junior? What? You can thank no other than that extra year COVID BS. Because for some odd reason, the NCAA thought it'd be a great idea to give players another year of eligibility, even if they played that season. And I don't like it. I think it should have been, if you played during COVID, it should have counted. If you wanted to sit it out, it didn't count. I'm not here to rant about that. As far as it goes for Mr. Sam Hartman and Notre Dame, he feels like and seems like your typical Notre Dame quarterback. He's an overall solid quarterback. He's going to have 1 or 2 great games next year, but he's good at best. He's not elite, and I even struggled calling him great because in the past 2 years, yeah, he had a lot of touchdowns, but also he had 14 INTs in 2021 and 12 this year. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. I can't label that as a great quarterback, and he was playing in the trash ACC. I would love to talk about that some more, but we got to get a move on to the main topic of the main encore, the main reason clicked onto the video. We got to talk about the or not the playoff, but more so of college football in general. What have we been talking about the past few videos? What have I been harping on? Parity is coming back to college football. At least I think so. You're starting to see the West Coast. They're picking it up. They're getting a little better and even out the competition. You got Ohio State and Michigan. They're up there. Alabama, Georgia. Clemson, they're still somewhat relevant, and the list goes on and on. Tennessee's getting good. And the newest team to bring some more parity to college football, which I think is a good thing, is TCU. They're in the championship game. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Speaking of TCU being in the championship game, that's part of the main topic. For a lot of people like me and you, and I have to always express this because you need to understand, people like me and you, people that are subscribed to this channel, we're not casual football fans. We're diehards. We're going to watch the games regardless. It doesn't matter if Georgia's playing Chattanooga State Water Aquarium Community College in the championship game, we're going to watch and tune in. But that is us. That's not the majority of the viewership. The majority of the people who own a TV and tune into these games, they're casuals. And there's nothing wrong with being a casual fan, but the truth is, your casual fan's not going to watch Georgia and Chattanooga State Water Aquarium Community College playing a playoff game. That's just how it goes, because how do casual fans think? Well, dang, Georgia's 2 times better than them. I'm not watching that. You see what I'm saying? Whereas people like me and you, we're going to go, hey, I'd love to see Chattanooga State Water Aquarium pull off the upset. We love the game, and y'all know that. I don't got to explain it. I think some of you know where I'm probably about to go with this. TCU making the championship game isn't exactly ideal and good for college football when it comes to revenue. If you don't want to take my word for it, get ready for what I'm about to tell you and what you're about to hear. This is one of the wildest things I've seen in a while. I'm going to show you some cold hard facts and evidence to back this up, but check this out. The Natty tickets have dropped by nearly $1,000. The tweet continues on. If Michigan or Ohio State were in it, the prices would legitimately be double, if not triple. That's interesting. I think we can all agree, but when I first saw that, I didn't know if this person was being serious or this was just a fan making up something. I'm not going to say I didn't believe them when they said prices have dropped $1,000, but I had to see it for myself, so your boy Matt did some minor research. And well, what do you know? Why don't you check on this stat sheet I got pulled up for you and made for you guys. On December 30th, as you can see the first date in the bottom left corner, your cheapest ticket price was $1,288. That's your cheapest ticket. Let me say it again. That's not your average price. That is your cheapest. Why is that date important? Because on December 30th, Ohio State and Michigan, they weren't eliminated. And to be honest, it's more so of Michigan wasn't eliminated. And as you can see, this major decrease from $1,000 to $600, what day is that? That's the day after the semifinal games. And working our way down to our current date, they just continue to drop and drop and drop. And I think eventually that number is going to get to about $350. Take a look at the chart for yourself. Within a 5 or 6 day span, the cheapest ticket went from $1,300 to $500. You're probably sitting there wondering, or probably not, but I'm going to tell you anyways. Yo, Matt, why did this happen? And it's relatively simple. The TCU fan base isn't as strong as the Michigan fan base. And it also has something to do with a lot of these people that go to these games, they don't even have a team in it. They just like going to a championship game because they're rich and got a ton of money. Well, even at that, those people, they don't want to see TCU play Georgia. I'm excited for the game. I can't wait for it, but not too many people in general are excited because the narrative for the game is, oh yeah, Georgia, they're bigger, stronger, faster, just better than TCU. It's not going to be a good game. And even doing some more research myself, you can find even cheaper tickets than that. They're dropping like a fly. Is that a saying? I don't know. I think it is. But the point is, they're dropping. I found some for $408. Yes, you're in the nosebleeds, but it's the championship game. And also one for $360. Not the greatest seats in the world, but going to a championship game for $364, that's a steal. With parity coming back, I think long-term wise, it's a good thing. It's a great thing for the sport, but here's one of these short-term negative effects. With us college football fans not being used to TCU playing in the championship game, we're not inclined to buy the tickets. We're not inclined to believe that TCU can even play with a Georgia, and maybe they can't. Who knows? No matter how you look at this, though, whether you're a casual fan or diehard fan like me and you, this isn't a good thing for the sport of college football. And oh yeah, also, I forgot to bring this up, but what's up with there being no tailgating allowed outside the SoFi Stadium? I don't even have too much to say about that because what am I supposed to say? That is one of the best things about college football, tailgating before the game, and you can't do that now. Whatever. And also, I want to show you this graphic. A lot of people think this is how it's gonna go. TCU, everyone in the country is rooting for them outside of Atlanta, Georgia. Or not Atlanta, Georgia. I don't know why I said that, but the entire state of Georgia, more so Athens, Georgia. But here's my thing. I'm kind of rooting for Georgia because I'm an SEC fan. One part about being in the SEC is I always root for my other teams. And the main reason I want Georgia to win is because I want the national championship to stay in the SEC. I love the fact that the SEC, us, we're dominating when it comes to championships. As much as I would love to see the upset, I'm almost 80% sure I'm rooting for Georgia in this game, but let me know in the comment section if you're an Alabama, Florida, Tennessee fan, who are you going for? I just don't understand why you wouldn't want the trophy to come back to the SEC because that would make you look better. But hey, that's just me. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and yeah, that's all I got for this video. Let me know your thoughts and everything down below, but